Good evening. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good evening. My name is Abdul Sisi. I am currently a graduate student here at Grand Valley State University, and I am also your MC for tonight. Welcome, class of 2028. You're here. You've made it. You've completed all of the necessary steps to become a Grand Valley State University student. You went to orientation. You signed up for your classes, and now you're finally moved in on our beautiful campus. Congratulations, you are officially a Laker. So what's next? You might be wondering, why are we all gathered here today? So let me explain. Convocation is a tradition, a ceremony that marks the beginning of the academic year. This is huge for new Lakers like you because this marks the beginning of your academic career here at Grand Valley. And also tonight, you will hear from various campus leaders who are excited to welcome you to campus. Class of 2028, from the bottom of my heart, welcome to Grand Valley and the official start to your Laker journey.
University Student Senate. Now entering the arena, the distinguished faculty of Grand Valley State University. Now entering the arena, the platform officials of Grand Valley State University, including the college deans, senior leadership team, your student senate president, the board of trustees, acting provost Drake, and President Mantella. Please welcome Courtney Karzinski, Chair of University Academic Senate.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Courtney Karzinski, Chair of the University Academic Senate. At a significant university event like today's, the leaders involved in the planning of this convocation ceremony would like to acknowledge and offer appreciation to those who were stewards of the land on which our beautiful campuses were built, long before most of our ancestors arrived. As an institution committed to diversity, inclusion, and equity, Grand Valley recognizes the three Fires people, the Ojibwa, the Ottawa, and the Potawatomi, on whose ancestral lands we now live and work. Every university in this country was built on Indigenous land. As we celebrate the new academic year, and as you embark on your Laker journey, we must first acknowledge the earliest learning which took place here. President Mantella and Acting Provost Drake, the participants are all assembled. Students, as Abdul mentioned earlier, this evening marks the official beginning of your academic journey. On behalf of all the faculty and staff, welcome to Grand Valley State University. Let convocation begin. Will all who are able please rise for the singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please welcome Acting Provost Jennifer Drake.
Good evening. Oh, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Would you please join me in another round of applause for the talented student a cappella group Euphoria? We love it when they sing for us. As we begin our ceremony, I'd like to welcome our members of the Board of Trustees who are with us. Trustee Kate Pugh Walters, Chair Beth Emmett, immediate past Chair Sue Jandernoa, Honorary Life Member Dorothy Johnson, as well as President Mantella, President Emeritus Tom Haas and his wife Marcia, members of the senior leadership team, the Provost Cabinet, distinguished faculty and staff, and a special shout out to our students. Welcome to the opening convocation for the academic year. So my name is Jennifer Drake, and I have the pleasure of serving as your acting provost. You may not know what a provost is or does. That's okay. I didn't either for quite a long time. For your first learning experience tonight, a provost oversees the academic priorities of the university and ensures that you have an exceptional educational experience as you begin your academic journey. As we embark on this new year together, think of it as an open door to a future full of new possibilities, a future that is yours to shape. You might have noticed that the opening of an academic year is a big deal for all of us in this space. We even wore our fancy clothes for you today. The academic regalia we wear symbolizes a departure from the everyday, a tradition that connects us to the rich history of higher education. These colorful and dignified garments serve as a reminder that, like the scholars who came before us, we are committed to the pursuit of intellectual excellence and growth. As you enter this beautiful and dynamic university, you're joining a community full of people who have your success in mind, a dedicated, caring, and talented faculty and staff. May I ask the faculty and staff who are here this evening to stand up and meet your students? All faculty and staff, please stand. These faculty and staff will be your guides on this educational journey. They will challenge you to challenge yourselves, and they will stand beside you to celebrate your successes. They're here to support you every step of the way. Your journey at Grand Valley will shape your own identity and purpose. As you begin this semester, I encourage you to adopt a mindset of curiosity and discovery. What new subjects, ideas, and activities will you explore? What passions might you uncover? What will you discover about yourself and society? How will you grow during your time at Grand Valley? And what impact do you want to make on the world, on our shared future? Only you can answer these questions, and you're not alone on this journey. As you look around this arena, know this: you belong here. Each of you is meant to be here, and each of you deserves the best education we can provide. I have every confidence that you will be enormously successful, and I look forward to witnessing your ascent to greatness. Welcome to Grand Valley, welcome Lakers. Please join me in welcoming your Student Senate President, Quentin Proctor.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Quentin Proctor, and I have the honor of serving as your student body president. I'll get to it exactly that means in just a moment, but first, I'd like to point out that we have thousands of new Lakers in this arena tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. Look around. These are your fellow Lakers and classmates. Maybe there are some existing friendships in the room, but I'd be willing to bet there are hundreds of new ones just waiting to be made. So, let's get to know one another. By a show of hands, how many of you here are first-time students in any college? Come on, raise your hands. Yes. You're a freshman here. How many of our new Lakers are transfer students from another college? How many of you are from a place that's more than an hour drive away? How about 2 hours? 3, 4, 5 or more. Who here is from out of state? So any state but Michigan. And where are some of our newest international students who came here from outside of the US? All right, now for this next set of questions, I'd like our faculty, staff, our platform party, and the student senators that are here tonight to participate. Please raise your hand if you're a first-generation student, meaning you're the first person from your family to attend college. How many of you didn't know what you wanted to study when you first entered college? How many of you changed your major? How about changed it multiple times? How many of you were involved in some sort of club or hobby in high school or college? And by a show of hands, how many of you were in a performing arts club or organization of some sort? How about a sport? A science, computer-related, or STEM club? What am I missing, guys? Shout them out. Music? Who's in music? Esports. Yes. Perfect. And finally, through your involvement in clubs and organizations, your classes, or whatever else, how many of you made lifelong friends in college? Okay. Thank you for participating. So as you looked around, hopefully you found some things in common with others, even maybe with some of your future professors. Our faculty, staff, your RAs, your student senate, we all want to see you succeed, find community, continue your passions, or even discover new ones now that you're officially a Laker. During the next several weeks, there are several ways to become involved on campus, meet new people, and do just that. Your college experience will be what you make of it, so what will you do on your Laker journey?
You're at the very beginning of your Grand Valley journey.
You're starting your new chapter.
Throughout your time at Grand Valley, you're going to experience so many new things.
And meet so many new people.
You're going to change.
And you're going to grow.
Years from now, when you're done with college, who will you be?
Who will you be?
Who will you be? How will your GVSU experience change you?
You might have some brand new passions, skills, or goals.
Maybe you'll have new, meaningful relationships that will last a lifetime.
You'll know more about yourself,
what you want out of life,
and who you want to become.
You'll need to put in the effort.
Your college experience is what you make of it.
You'll need to seek out new opportunities and get involved.
Get involved.
Get involved.
So attend campus events.
Join a student organization.
Explore campus resources.
Try something new.
Your journey has already begun.
Your journey has already begun.
It's time for Laker Welcome. Join us at the Meyer Back to School College event for a DJ, fun contest, and plenty of opportunities to collect move-in essentials.
Get to know the Laker line. This bus tour will introduce you to local landmarks, businesses, the downtown campus, and more.
Attend Laker Kickoff to meet new people and celebrate the beginning of a new school year.
Explore the shores of Lake Michigan and help out the planet at beach cleanup.
Watch a movie on a big screen.
And learn everything you need to know about student organizations at Campus Life Night. Meet students who are involved, ask questions about different clubs, and collect free snacks and giveaways.
And of course, don't forget that classes start this Monday, August 26th.
For information about even more upcoming events like Speed Friending, Meet the Greeks, Labor Day Picnic, a magic show, and silent disco, visit gvsu.edu/LakerWelcome.
You know, that really brings me back to my freshman year. I was sitting where you are now, and I was just so excited to finally be at college. And one of my favorite events, like you saw in the video, was Campus Life Night. I thought it was so cool to see the different student organizations at Grand Valley all in one place, and now you all will get to experience that this coming Sunday. It's such a great opportunity to put yourselves out there and meet new people, and that brings me to my biggest advice for you. Get involved in something that you're interested in. That's the best decision I've made here. It's November of my freshman year. I'm sitting in class, and I just remember thinking, you know, I think it'd be really cool to be on the Student Senate. So I applied and joined, and fast forward to now, I'm standing here tonight, kicking off my second term as your president and welcoming all of you to the beginning of your Laker journeys. But I didn't get here alone. Before I continue my remarks, I wanted to give a quick thank you to all my friends and family members that have supported me through this journey, to the staff in the Office of Student Life, including my faculty advisors, and your student senators, many of whom are here tonight, and all of whom are dedicated to uplifting student voices, your voices, all across campus. I also want to give a very special thank you to my friends on the Student Senate Cabinet, and especially your Student Body Vice President, Paris Lawson, and the Student Senate Chief of Staff, Evan Jackson. I would not be here tonight without the support of all of these amazing people. And you know, when I did first get here at GVSU, I was feeling how many of you may be feeling now. I was a little nervous about all of the new and all of the decisions I needed to make in my life. But I put myself out there, and now here I am. And when I look back over these past several years, I see how I've found my voice and how much I've grown. And now it's your turn. While Student Senate has been my thing, I'll encourage all of you to put yourselves out there and get involved in something that you are interested in, whatever that may be. Look, I think this freshman class is really special. You were freshmen in high school during the height of the COVID pandemic, and you missed out on a lot of milestone events. But now, you get to really experience your freshman year of college, and I think that's so cool, and I encourage you to make the most of it. But wherever you are on campus, I want you to remember that your Student Senate is here for you. It's our job to uplift your voices and ensure that student concerns are being heard. During my time as president, one of the most common questions I get asked is, what does Student Senate even do? And let me tell you, we actually do a lot. For example, in the past, we've launched initiatives that got you your fall break, you're welcome, got free menstrual products and bathrooms, and got a safety barrier around the Little Mac Bridge, along with so many other things. And this past year, we spent some time restructuring Student Senate to better reflect the students that go here by ensuring each college at GVSU has representation. I'm also very proud to say that Paris and I are the first student body president and vice president in GVSU history to be elected directly by the students themselves. And now, Student Senate is back and better than ever. And this year, we're ready to make sure that all students have the support and resources they need to not only succeed, but to thrive here at Grand Valley, and to finish rebuilding a vibrant campus culture among so many other things. If this sounds like something you're interested in, consider sharing your concerns or even applying to join by visiting our Instagram page, visiting our website, or seeing us at Campus Life Night this Sunday. And if you do happen to see me around campus sometime, don't be afraid to say hi. I don't bite, I promise. So let's go out there and make this school year a great one. Thank you.
Thank you, Quentin. And, let's give him another round of applause. He really deserves it. He works hard. Again, thank you, Quentin. This is going to be an incredible year. A new year filled with opportunities and memories just waiting to be made on this campus, and I'm so excited for y'all. Now, I'd like to introduce you to a tradition that symbolizes what it means to be a part of the Grand Valley community. Okay, I need y'all to make some noise. How many of you have heard of the term alma mater? Alma mater. Okay, calm down. So your alma mater does not only refer to the school, college, or university that you attended, but it is also what we like to call our university anthem. So you want to pay attention because this is what you'll be singing when you're at our home football events, which I'm sure you're excited to attend, and all of our other athletic events. Now, some of our teachers are going to be our incredibly talented students from our music, dance, and theater departments, so please give them a warm welcome as they lead us in singing our alma mater, Hail to Thee, Grand Valley.
It's Philly on the street here today, and it's move-in week. I'm here being sure that every one of our 4,500 freshmen get to meet their roommate. Let's go.
Philly, 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 Philly on the street.
Hi, I'm your roommate.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, come say hello to your roommate. I'm Philly. So good to meet you. I got a chore list so we can divide everything up, including doing my dishes, which would be great.
Got it.
Yeah. Do you get up early?
No.
I get up at 5 a.m. I can make you coffee.
Okay.
Do you know who I am?
Nope.
No? Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm the president of Grand Valley.
Really?
I'm really not your roommate. Hey, are you Layla? I'm Philly. I'm your roommate. Hi. Good to meet you. So, we're going to have to, fit another bed, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
The two of us will get along really well.
Yeah.
Best roommates. All right, honey, anchor up.
Yeah.
Louis, say hi to Lily. So do you know how many students are coming to class with you this year?
Probably like 500 plus, maybe? I don't know.
Up.
2,000 plus? I'm gonna say 4,000.
Oh, she's closer. 4,500. Left here, right here.
Sure.
Do you know who the president is at Grand Valley?
I don't, actually, I don't.
Do you know who I am?
No.
No idea?
No.
Look at this, Laker nails, put them up. Do you know who I am?
No, not no.
The president at Grand Valley.
Are you really?
Yeah.
The news broadcaster?
Oh,
Grand Valley?
that's a good guess. No, it's okay. I'm the president at Grand
Oh my
Valley.
goodness,
Good to
nice
meet
to meet you.
Nobody knows the president?
I feel like it's you.
It is me.
You're the president of the school?
Yeah. I'm trying. I have a lot to learn.
Then have it at an angle.
How do I look? How do we look? Can you rescan here, please? No, I'm just kidding. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Louis, come on. Step in here, Louis. Come on. Welcome to Grand Valley. What is the weirdest thing you brought?
Probably like 5 stuffed animals.
Oh yeah, I have lots of stuffed animals. Probably slime because I love my fidget toys and I had to bring a little thing of slime with me.
Do you know the anchor up sign?
No, I wouldn't say that I do.
Okay. Did I come at a good time or did I just totally disrupt everything? Yep, you gotta put those two down. Okay, there you go. Voices and cheer for a victory. Thank you guys.
Please welcome President Philomena Mantella.
Welcome, GVSU Lakers, and a special thank you to Bailey and Layla. I thought they were going to absolutely break into tears when they saw who their roommate was. So wherever you are out there, thank you for being such good sports. Congratulations to all of you for reaching this moment. You have taken your own unique path to get here, and we are thrilled to be a part of your journey now and to be connected for a lifetime. You will forever be a part of Laker Nation. I want you to know as you begin this journey that we are absolutely all committed to making GVSU one of the best experiences of your lifetime. Now let's talk about what education really means at Grand Valley State University. The real magic is our guides, the faculty and staff with a deep commitment to each of you, your path, and your passions. People shaping and lighting up your journey, guides that are not limited to educators, but extend to every person in this room here. Those surrounding you in your seats, new friendships forged with people that perhaps you're just meeting this very first week, and community members and business leaders who you'll engage with as you recognize the responsibilities and the opportunities that surround you. The second ingredient is a range of opportunities ahead of you. They are vast and they are varied. Opportunities comprised, of course, of hitting the books, acing your exams, securing those internships, co-ops, clinicals, researching new areas, studying abroad, our bustling active classrooms, and your second home, your new living centers. Outside your door is incredible indoor and outdoor recreation space and the hundreds of clubs and activities that you've heard about. You can dive into them. You'll find no end of opportunities to engage in, no end of people to support you, and no end of experiences to ignite your passion. Think about the challenges that you will face and the strength that you will build in facing them. During this time of change, you'll undoubtedly navigate some new and perhaps even tough situations. Embrace those moments when life puts an obstacle in your path. The times when you'll find that your inner strength to keep pushing through is just amazing. And don't forget the pure joy of discovering that you did it. Building strength also opens the doors of discovering more about yourself, such as building new connections, uncovering new interests, and realizing that you are capable of doing anything that you put your mind to. I know that you are on fire. What's the best part of the Grand Valley journey is it is uniquely yours. You are at the center. Education isn't just something that happens to you. It's a part of building your life. You get to design it, to tweak it, and to change it as you go. You saw many people here who changed their direction many times when we put our hands up. You have the freedom to stretch your limits, take classes that pique your curiosity, join a club that sounds totally out of your comfort zone, and just strike up a conversation with that person sitting next to you in class who disagrees with your perspective and asks you to think about theirs. Your future isn't set in stone. It's like a blank canvas ready for you to paint. Look at everyone here on the stage and the amazing faculty and staff in the audience, the student leaders, the RAs who brought you here and answered every one of your questions. We are your support team, seeking to inspire you, to challenge you, to cheer you on as you step into your potential as leaders and decision makers of the future. Welcome to GVSU. I cannot wait to watch you shine over the next few years. Now, speaking of shine, I'm going to ask you to do one more thing with me, and that is to find your cell phones and turn on the lights. The house lights have come down. Our wonderful students are back on the stage. Lindsay, Hannah, Shamanthi, Anna, and also accompanied by Dr. Lanehart. I want everyone to stand if you're able, and let's enjoy thinking about the journey ahead as our students lead us beautifully in the climb.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it.
Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. The struggles I'm facing, chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on.
Thank you to our talented students for their performance this evening. You may all be seated. Lakers, I hope tonight is one of the moments that you remember. I hope you all keep on moving and climbing. Make your Laker journey count. Thank you to everyone for attending this convocation ceremony. Please remain seated until the platform officials, faculty, and student senate have recessed. The ceremony portion of convocation is now officially concluded.
Please remain seated. We have one last surprise that I promise you, you will not want to miss. Lakers, thank you so much for remaining seated. Soon you will be dismissed by section to head over to Lubbers Football Stadium for your class photo. But for now, put your hands together for our Laker Marching Band drumline and our 15-time national championship winning Laker dance team.
We're gonna groove tonight.
And you guys are dismissed now. Thank you so much for coming to Convocation. Love you guys. I hope you have a phenomenal year. Welcome to Grand Valley State University.